had one partner, and I only had a chance to meet with my partner once because of time zone differences. It wound up to be difficult to meet after that. But what we did in that one session is we danced together.
We had a slow start. We had a slow figuring out what we wanted to do. And we both have very, very full, busy work/school, family life. So we decided to just take it at our own pace.
My partner is here, Janie. We had a little bit of difficulty, I guess, with the time difference, but we had exchanges. And in the meditation earlier, the word that comes to my mind is inspiration.
And I wrote to Heidi, and that's when Heidi offered to be my partner, and it was just the best partnership. I'm a photographer partially, and I photograph a lot of display windows, and Heidi you'll show, right? And one of them was a mannequin in a Bergdorf Goodman window. That's a department store in New York City. And it was Toma. I name my mannequins and I write unlikely stories about my mannequins. But this mannequin, I hadn't written a story about. So that's when Heidi and I decided I would start it off using the picture, and then she would riff off that and continue.
Okay, so this is the story, The Legend of Toma, a Zoom Loom tale by Hope and Heidi. And here's the photography, the initial image.
She sent me this beautiful sand work that she did, sand tray work. And it inspired me. And yesterday, the reason I was late for the board meeting was that I had a mindfulness walk with a friend. And we kind of spent a little bit more time like chit-chatting. So I... after the mindfulness walk, because I live by the beach, after that mindfulness walk, Janie inspired me to do this. I just asked her to get a stick or something, and then we'll just draw big circles, big whatever on the sand. And Heidi also inspired me to do this, just watch the sea, just get that sand drawing.
So we decided to just take it at our own pace, and we decided to make a book. So we're each making a book, and originally we thought we would send the book back and forth, but realized that's going to cost us an arm and a leg to go from Toronto to California. So instead, we each make a page for the other person's book. And then we also make our own pages for our own book, if that makes sense. So our books will be filled with our own work and each other's work.
How we processed is we would talk, we would kind of catch up once a month, and then we would create art and a writing response. I can show you one of mine. So from a conversation that we had just catching up through our month and our daily activities, it's kind of a feather and a leaf blowing in the wind, and just how sometimes we don't have control and we just have to let things go.
What we did in that one session is we danced together, and the form of dance that I do on a regular basis and that I've studied and written and reported on is the Dancing for Parkinson's method. So I would say even if it was the one time we had together, and it was it was a piece of choreography that means a lot to me and that I was able to share with her, and it was really meaningful. Thank you.
What a wonderful opportunity to meet somebody from across the country and have commonality. There's always common ground between any two of us. And coming together, we find it so enriching that we're going to continue.
I've really been enjoying it, and we decided that that we're just going to go on. It could be for years. We're good with the pace. we're not going to rush it, and we're not putting pressure on ourselves, and we don't apologize to each other if we're late sending something, so we've just decided no pressure. we'll stay. It's a way of keeping us connected to each other by just sending it when we can, and then we will Zoom every couple of pages just to talk about how we made our art and what it meant to us and what inspired it, so on and so forth. So yeah, so that's that.
And yeah, it's when I play with the sand, it's all those feeling came back to me, and I can relate to your painting and the conversation that we had, and it was very inspiring. And yes, I appreciate that you spend so much time with me. Thank you, Dominic.
It was truly a wonderful experience writing, storytelling together, and using photography and visual art and digital art intermodally, and making a new friend for a lifetime, which I think is the power of this experience. I feel hope that you and I will stay connected forever.
You can't get rid of me ever now.